We're still in the very early stages of Fard Al-Qanun as well. And so only 2 of the 5 surge brigades have actually gotten into Iraq. And so we're still very early in the operation. So I think it will take a number of months rather than days or weeks for us to see the results that we want to see. We're still in the very early stages of this, and we see glimmers of good signs, but we still feel like it's a little too early to make any projections. But we definitely see some things that are encouraging about it. You know, for example, over the past, from the 30 days, Fard Al-Qanun basically began on the 13th of February, and in the 30 days since the beginning of Fard Al-Qanun, the number of civilian casualties in Baghdad has been reduced by an order of about 50%, 55% from the previous 30 days. Now that's it's just the first 30 days, so you know we're not saying that there's necessarily a long-term trend there, but it's a first positive sign that we see in terms of the level of civilian casualties and the successes that we're striving to attain in terms of protecting the Iraqi people in Baghdad.
One of the reasons for the first month.
No, recently we've taken down 2 different, essentially car bomb factories, and it's hard to know how many have already been produced, and to be able to, once they've been created, to be able to stop them. But what you do see happening now is an increase in effectiveness of the hardening and the procedures that are being used now to protect the people of Baghdad in particular, but also out in Anbar. The most recent example that I can point to is some of these chlorine bombs that were used over in Anbar actually never got, you know, even close to the checkpoint, and so it was up against one of the Jersey barriers that the vehicle exploded, and it killed the driver, but it did not. And in one case, there were a couple of Iraqi policemen who were unfortunately killed. But the protection steps that are being put in place, and they're not comprehensive completely yet, they're not all over where we want them to be.
سؤال